I say this a lot, so I'm just gonna make a video on it. The castle fruit is an awakened devil fruit. In my journey into understanding devil fruits and how they work within the universe of One Piece, and Veggie being my favorite character, I've ultimately come to this conclusion based on a lot of factors. Oh, and for your sanity, please don't try to apply logic to devil fruits, they're literal cartoon powers. First, let me give you a rundown on the devil fruit itself. The castle fruit turns the user into a literal castle, their interior body becoming a castle space that cannot be affected by outside forces, and anyone who enters the space is shrunk down to fit within it. Veggie has taken this power and granted himself essentially his own army equipped with a highly volatile artillery. He very often utilizes this via the element of surprise to take out several targets at once. Or he'll decide to take on a long-standing defensive approach and watch as his enemies slowly lose. After the time skip, we also find out that Veggie can be within the castle space and can freely manipulate it, using this ability to threaten Sanji and the other Straw Hats. This heavily implies he's used this space as yet another surprise attack, killing anyone who enters him uninvited or invited. He also has the awareness to know when Cat Viper is behind him, as well as have the ability to move his physical body while being in two conscious states. This part I'm just going off what I see. Veggie doesn't seem to be completely aware of the real world when he's inside himself, but he does seem to have some cognitive awareness. Oh yeah, and he can also turn his legs into tank treads. What this has to do with castles, I have no idea, but it's hilarious and I love it. The biggest development with this devil fruit is the addition of Big Father. Veggie essentially turning into an impenetrable fortress that can also move on treads when need be. He comments that Big Father can withstand nearly any attack, Big Mom really being the first one to shell out any real damage. During this part, it's also revealed that Veggie can control who or what is within him at any given point. We see this when he expels Germa 66 after going back to his original body size. So why am I assuming this is an awakened devil fruit? All awakened devil fruits, canonically listed, have a multitude of abilities. Law being the perfect example of this. The Op fruit has almost limitless possibilities on how it can be utilized. Within the unlimited range of Law's room ability, anything can be controlled, manipulated, spliced, or straight up electrocuted. This also gives him the ability to replace objects with others, essentially having a highly effective teleportation-like system. So in a way, the same could be said for our castle friend. The seemingly unlimited utility-like aspects of the castle fruit make it a top contender on the list of highly diverse devil fruits. Veggie isn't what I'd call a head-to-head fighter. He doesn't possess a high level of strength like a lot of other characters do in One Piece. But where he lacks in that field, he makes up by maximizing his usage of his devil fruit through his highly tactical approaches to the situation and his abilities to command a fairly large crew. He's got way more skills than our standard fighters do. Adding to this, we also don't know how long Veggie has had his devil fruit. It's a possibility he's had it for quite a while, considering most people are surprised by what it can do, and with him being well over 15 years older than most of our mainline devil fruit users. This makes it almost certain that every trick this devil fruit has, Veggie knows about it. Veggie also doesn't seem to tire from using his powers constantly. The reason I bring this up is there are certain users that do have to put stamina gauges on themselves. Our prime examples being Luffy and Law, both Paramecia types, same as Veggie. Future KT here, I need to add this in as a quick little side note because I'm pretty sure people are going to point it out in the comments. Luffy's devil fruit is technically not a Paramecia type, it is a mythical Zoan type. But for 90% of the comic, it is considered a Paramecia type. That's why I'm kind of lumping it in with both Veggie and Law, who are both Paramecia types. So yeah, though Stampede isn't canon, we see Veggie go in and out of using Big Father a few times without much effort. And within the main canon, he seems to be able to use his castle tank treads without any issues to his physical well-being. He obviously uses this as his main mode of transportation due to the fact that it's faster than generally walking and running. So the lowdown of all this seems to be, can carry a literal army of men as well as a sizable arsenal. This can also include weapons containing sea stone, near limitless mobile transportation in the front of the castle tank treads, can manipulate the internal space of the castle in any way he sees fit, has the ability to eject persons or objects from himself at will, Has a massive defensive and offensive capability in the way of Big Father, doesn't seem to have a limit on the usage of said abilities. But KT, you really like Veggie. How can we believe you aren't making all of this up? This is all canon. Just go read the manga. It's all there. I'm literally making this video because I can't understand why this devil fruit has so many abilities but isn't considered awakened. I'm not saying Veggie could beat Luffy or Law or is strong enough to take down an emperor, but I'm honestly surprised Oda put this much complexity into his devil fruit. It really goes to show you how fun and interesting this series is, considering we can take what was essentially supposed to be a one-off character and give them this much depth. So yes, if the Castle fruit isn't awakened by now, I'm honestly terrified of what it would be like if it was. So in conclusion, I like Veggie. He's a fun little guy with a ridiculously complicated devil fruit that, to be honest, I'm not even sure if Oda remembers the rules to, but hey, this is One Piece. If an elderly mobster cowboy pirate with a medieval motif can run around and have fun, we all can too. Hey guys, this is my first time making a video like this, so I've obviously put a lot of work into it. So if you could help me out by doing all the stuff social medias like y'all to do, comment, like, share, it would mean the world to me. I also have an art shop where you can buy my little homely goods as well as a Patreon. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for giving our favorite little One Piece dad the time of day.